Szevasztok, srácok, üdv mindenkinek! Itt a vasárnap este. Ma nem zombizgatás lesz, nem is lövöldözünk, hanem meg fogjuk nézni a Hogwarts Legacy-nak a ugrabok házát, vagy Hufflepuff, akinek ahogy tetszik. Én végigvittem alapvetően ezt a játékot már, de minden házzal egyébként végig lehet menni, külön karakterekkel, és ebben van egy olyan storyline, vagy sidequest, ami az Azkabanba visz. Azt viszont én még nem láttam. Úgyhogy az lesz, hogy egy picit most ebbe belenézünk. A héten jön majd a Darksiders felújított változata, de akkor arra majd ráfordulok. De most egy picit elkezdjük ezt. Belenézünk, történt a változás így az elmúlt időszakban, ami nem olyan valószínű, úgy egyébként. De ősz van, ősszel meg azért a Harry Potter azért szokott pörögni, hol a filmekben, hol pedig itt a játékokban. Készül a játék második része, és állítólag jön hozzá egy DLC is még az első részhez, ami lehet akár egy 15-20 órás tartalom is nagyjából. Semmi komolyság nem lesz a mai streamben. Megpróbálunk egy kicsit haladni, varázsolgatni, csinálunk egy új karaktert. Aztán igazából ennyi lesz a program. Nem tudom, meddig leszek, volt egy router cserém ma, úgyhogy egy kicsit ilyen hálózattesztelős is a dolog. Hát egy picit stabilabbak itt a dolgok, mert az egyik routerem az kicsit haldoklott az utóbbi időben. Úgyhogy egy pár pillanat, kezdünk. Aki meg bejönne, mindenkinek előre pacsi. Köszönjetek be, hogyha úgy van. Megszítelni lehet, ha valamit elhagyok, szóljatok. Már nem annyira emlékszem. Na, 1 perc és jövök. Itt az elején megkaptuk ezt a behívót. Szeptember 1-jel kezdődik a tanév. Aki látta a filmeket, annak nem lehet ismeretlen a dolog. És ugye azt tartozik a történethez, hogy ez nem ez a klasszikus Harry Potter jellegű dolog, hanem talán az 1900-es években játszódott maga a játék. Egy fél pillanat. No, igen, szóval Itt még azok a karakterek, amik a Harry Potter filmekben vannak, nem nagyon léteznek, mert jóval korábban vagyunk időben. Ugye itt azt akarták kiküszöbölni, hogy mindenki a Harry Potter filmekre asszociál ezekkel a Hogwarts-os dolgokkal, de hát ugye előtte is volt varázslóiskola, és utánuk is lesz. Relatíve, úgyhogy ezzel különítették el a dolgokat, és gyakorlatilag semmilyen módon nem kapcsolódik a filmekhez. Egy-egy ilyen talán utalások, hasonlók lehetnek benne, de alapvetően teljesen külön van a sztori is. No, csapjunk bele. Karakterépítés. Legyünk mondjuk vele. Ez így nagyon ezés? A Harry Potteres? Hát, nem baj. Legyen valami vonulata is a dolognak. Jó lesz. Oké. Ezzel nem foglalkozunk. Story difficulty-t nyomunk. Nem kell semmi izgalom most annyira. Make a first name, last name. Így. Last name-nek meg. Megeszi? Nem. Ezt fordítva kéne, nem? Witch vagy Wizard? Oké. Hát mi legyen a név? Nagyon kreatívok vagyunk. Mi lesz a VOD, azt nem tudom. Nem tudom, mekkora lesz a felvétel.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description
A Professor Fig itt tanára Roxfortban, és ő fog minket elvinni oda most.
Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
A hálózat viszont eddig rendben van.
Doesn't mind me tagging along?
Not at all, sir.
Aminek örülünk, Vincent.
ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Kocsi előtt azt hiszem tesztrálok vannak. Már itt is. A tesztrálokat csak azok látják, akik láttak már halált életükben, vagy valakit meghalni. Onnantól láthatók számukra ilyen lószerű szárnyas élőlények. Ha valaki esetleg nem tudná.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course,
Egy pár évet
as the
kihagytunk,
other fifth
nem
years
baj.
will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only
Ha túl halk a
exceptional
játék,
teacher,
szóljatok.
he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a
Igen, itt talán
threat
valami
Rock-
koboldlázadás, amiben
Although I've
belecsöpperünk.
yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Igen, ő látja, hogy fénylik a szimbólum, de többiek nem látják.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
Sárkány. Hát a másik csávó egy mellékszereplő volt csak. Igen, és látott most így halált, így már látja a tesztrálokat a kocsi előtt.
The key! Give me your hand!
Szóval ennek a csávónak a professzor felesége halála előtt küldte ezt a valami dobozt,
Are you alright?
és akkor szólt neki erről a Ragnárról, vagy Ragnok, vagy valami hasonló koboldról.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Heal.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Hát George
What
Rip.
the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Zsupsz kulcs volt a kulcs.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
Ugye ezek ilyen elvarázsolt tárgyak, hogyha megérintik, akkor egy bizonyos helyre teleportálja azt, aki megérintette a tárgyat. És ez a tutorial rész, ahol megtanítanak minket arra, hogy mit lehet csinálni a játékban.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Ezt egyelőre nem tudjuk, hogy a professzor felesége hogy halt meg.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence
Olyan a patchek után, mint egy kicsit szebb lenne a játék.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir,
Na, menjünk tovább.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Jó.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Jó lesz, ezért le kéne venni egy kicsit. Nem tudom, a kontroller hang az melyikben van. Na, majd megnézem. Na, és bakot tartasz, vagy? Nem kell, jó.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
A jó öreg javító bűváj. Na ja, azért ez jó jönne.
Almost there.
Target lock.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Oké, van a minimapunk.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
És valahogy itt tovább kéne mennünk? Na, itt is van valami.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Nagyon nem rejtették el az utat.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Professzor nem látta ezt sem, mi viszont igen. Az viszont egy ilyen goblin, vagy mi ez? Kobold.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Ő egyébként egészen addig itt várt erre?
After you. Keep your hands
De akkor ez lényegében a Gringotts?
if you don't wish to lose them.
Eléggé úgy tűnik.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep
Ez
are we going?
tisztító víz, vagy nem tudom, hogy hívják a filmben.
Shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries.
Úgyhogy ha valaki rosszul sántikál, vagy
Settle in.
egy ilyen transformációs bűbájt rakott magára, akkor visszaváltoztatja például, hogyha meg akarja téveszteni a koboldokat.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Régóta várják, hogy ezt már kinyissuk. 12-es széfet.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Nem emlékszem már, hogy mi volt itt, amit elhoztunk. De fura, hogy ezt így bemódásra csak így beengednek bárkit. Ja, mondjuk a kulcsot adtuk, az mégis jó. De egyébként ezt akár lophattuk volna. Tehát, hogy...
Thank you for your help.
Nagyjából rémlik, hogy mi lesz.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Hát nincs más hátra, mint előre.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes.
Hello. Szia, Peti.
Like the present.
Jó újság.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Jó. Így tanuljuk meg a bűbályokat.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Na, Revelio.
A door.
Well, that's a start.
Így bizony, ez az új szakmám.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
Varázslónak álltam.
That symbol
Igen.
has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way,
Nincs nagyon most olyan, ami
then I dare say we
még
are
egy
about
pár
to
napig
discover the
érdekelne,
secret
úgyhogy
of this vault.
kicsi nosztalgia van. De jól áll, nem? Mindig mondom ezeket a varázslatokat mindig. Csak a györülj.
Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn?
Mondjuk azt nem mondta, hogy Lumos hogy
You
csinálom.
think this is some sort of test?
I do.
Hűség, Peti, el vagy tűnve.
Say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Igen, ennek a tiszta mágiának valami hordozója ez a csávó, akivel vagyunk. Interact with the magic. Jó, de hogy? Még csak menjek bele, jó.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Ajaj,
Yes, sir.
ott lesz valaki.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Igen, azt észrevettem, hogy nem mindig
That
vagy.
statue.
What statue?
De minden oké?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Ez meg a hint. Aha.
There must be
Revelio.
something to... I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Minden oké, csak ebben a kis őszi idő egy kicsit megfáztunk, de
Direction of the light.
úgy alapvetően minden
Perhaps
frankó.
you should cast Lumos.
Ó, megtaláljuk a Lumoszt. Jó, R2 és
Lumos.
Lumos.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Szerintem nem lesz olyan jó fej velünk, vagy? Szuperhős landolás, csak mondom.
Protego!
A defendünk van. A dodge szerintem nincs. De van. Jó, az jó. Target lock. Aha, lehet perizni. Aha.
Stay close.
Itt vagyok, nyugi, nyugi, nyugi.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Megyünk a fény felé, mindig csak a fény felé.
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Maga a játék mindig jól néz ki.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Ja, és akkor rá kell forgatni valahogy őket. Jó.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Azt nem tudom, hogy össze is kellene kötni őket. Viszont az első még nem volt jó. Aha. Várjál, ott az iránya.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Aha, lehet, hogy egy helyre kell állnom. Aha, jó, oké.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Protego. Egy rip. Jó. Igen, és akkor ezzel tudjuk stánolni. Jó. Kellett volna a Protego, nem baj. Menjünk tovább a fény felé. Azt mondja sprint. Az mondjuk jó. Itt a nagy jel. Yes. Meg kell találni a profot. Érdekes. Nem gyanús, csöppet sem. Milyen jó ötlet ez. Egy lebegő valamit csak úgy kivenni sejtelmes hely közepéről.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know.
Ő most ott volt
But I
Vaultban?
found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Akkor ez ilyen,
Wonder.
hogy is hívják a filmben? Szóval valami emlék. Nem tudom milyen emlék. Ja. Beleönti a merengőbe, és akkor látni fogjuk, hogy mi történt.
Follow my lead.
Nyomd bele az arcod. Nem Dumbledore. Mindenki nyugodjon meg. Ezek az ősi mágusok talán.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Ki kell majd állnunk a próbákat.
That's what you're seeing.
Te Petit, a Dead Island 2-t azt toltad?
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Igen, ez a kobold vezér.
Was right.
Ranrock.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me.
Igen, mert amúgy bofával nyomjuk most.
No one was ever gonna visit Roxfortos.
És egész fun.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Szerinte ő áruló volt?
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Alapvetően ugye a koboldok nem annyira tudnak így varázsolgatni. Pontosabban ennyire nem. És ők ezzel a fekete mágiával valahogy mégis sikerül nekik.
I know a way out. Professor!
Elmenekültünk.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Így van.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
Ez pedig már a Roxfort területe.
to end up here.
A titkos rengeteg.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony.
Nem titkos, tiltott. A tiltott rengeteg. Legalábbis, ha jól emlékszem. Így van. Ez meg már ismerős lehet mindenkinek. Itt veszi kezdetét a játék. Azt azért megnézzük, hogy van-e streamer mód, mert kicsit sanszos, hogy ez copyrightos. Csak nem válasszak rossz házat.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all the
Igen,
terms
akkor kezdhetném újra.
between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
És ugye itt még a palást, ami rajta van, vagy mi ez? Talár, ami rajta van, azon nincs rajta a háznak a jele. Ez pedig a mostani igazgatója a Roxfortnak. Te láttad a filmeket, Peti, egyébként?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
Most arra nem emlékszem, hogy ez valamilyen szinten rokon, biztos, hogy rokon a Siriusnak. Nem?
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Nem olyan jó fej, mint a Dumbledore.
Lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Weasley professzor.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Na, az előző gameplayt azt nyilván a Gryffindor elvittem végig.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Jaj, de itt talán majd kérdésekre kell válaszolni, nem?
Preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead.
Az a baj, nem tudom, hogy közvetlenül melyik vissza az adott házhoz, melyik válasz.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
De nekem ez kell? Igen. Except. És mindegyik háznak máshol van a hálókörlete. Így nem is tudom, hogy hova fogunk kerülni. De csúnya ez a sárga. De nem baj, kell az Azkabanos küldihez.
One more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Igen, így maradt ki a játékból a Quidditch, vagy így skippelték el.
But don't tempt me. You are here to
Pedig amúgy simán beleférhetett volna, mert maga a seprűs közlekedés nem olyan rossz benne.
I said I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Ilyen összefüggések lehetnek egyébként, hogy a
As I was
későbbi
saying,
karaktereknek
I'm
a
Professor Weasley.
felmenői lehetnek a játékban.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for us.
Na, leraknak minket az alaksorba.
Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
Félig.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed.
Igen, a boros pincén keresztül
But I
megyünk.
hesitate to do it myself, as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Fasza.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Hát köszi. De tényleg egyébként, aki kedveli a játékot, meg a filmeket, annak annyira hangulatos maga a játék, mert nagyon jól megcsináltak a helyszíneket.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Jó fejek, itt hagytak mind az új fiút. Random Teo. Fussunk már, létszi, mert... Hello? Nem is köszön. Szevasztok. Hopp, gyors utazási pont. Ez nem lehet ilyenkor behúzni. Jó magával a játékkal, Peti? Figyelj, szerintem amúgy... Én nem emlékszem pontosan, hogy hány órát töltöttem el, talán 80 órán van benne. De azt mondom, hogy amúgy abszolút tök jó volt. Én nagyon szerettem. Főleg ebben az őszi időben meg... Amúgy is csak én ezt a kontroller miatt vettem meg PS-re. De egyébként szép is, hosszú, tartalmas. Főleg, ha van rá valami jó akció, akkor érdemes.
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably...
És egyébként a Quidditchen kívül nagyjából minden van benne, ami a filmekben, ha jól emlékszem.
Sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing
Talán a titkok kamrája
At
nem.
least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Mit tipródik a bagoly?
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Jó?
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Nem, a karaktert azt bárhogy tudod alakítani. Karakter készítése kezdődik, csak én így raktam most össze összenyomkodtam igazából.
Hope they can
De
catch
tudsz
him.
lenni
Be puzzle for
bármivel.
a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles,
Motivált.
Moonfuckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Good luck, Arthur.
Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
És azért jövünk, Peti, ezzel a házzal, mert vannak kisebb ilyen questline eltérések, és csak ezzel lehet majd átmenni Azkabanba.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful.
És sokszor egyébként az sem mindegy, hogy itt mit válaszolsz nekik, mert az is változtathat a sztorin egy
I hope
picit.
you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Jó, de ez be kéne ezt a gyors utazási pontot húzni. Nem lehet még? Nem, mert nem tanultuk meg.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have
Abszolút egyébként nem vagy megkötve. Meg tényleg majd, ha kimegyünk a kastélyból, akkor lehet itt jobbra-balra menni.
Joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your
Vagy RBF magyarul. A rendes bűbájos fokozat.
type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Hogy zsebre tette, mi?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Na. Első nap, aztán már tesztelnek.
This way.
Hát látom, merre mész, ne aggódjál.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide.
Miért nem mutatja? Meg kellett volna mutatni a page-et.
Also train train you to be alert to your
Vannak benne collectible-ök.
Do keep up.
Kiné zseb, ja. Nem lenne rossz egyébként.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Na, itt a guide page. Oké. Ezeket kell gyűjtögetni, és ad XP-t is. Így van. Nézzük meg a field guide-ot. És akkor ezzel tudunk ilyen cuccokat gyűjtögetni. De visszamegyünk le, mert ott volt még egy.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Nem tudsz futni a lépcsőn. Nem fogom egyébként mindegyik field guide-ot összeszedni. Egyszer már összeszedtem, elég volt. Ezek meg ilyen speciális ajtókat nyitnak.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Jó, ezekkel tudunk gyors utazni a térképen. Ha megnyitjuk, egész menő a map egyébként, és akkor ami már fel van fedezve, oda egy ilyentől el tudunk utazni. Jó, library, oda kell mennünk.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
És ott repkedett egy lap, azt is el tudjuk kapni valahogy.
Anywhere in the castle, quickly from Central Hall.
Igen, ezt is mondja, hogy bárhova mehetünk a kastélyban.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion
Nem ennyire dumáló sem egyébként.
than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Nem áruljuk be.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use
Na jó van, menjünk már.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Na nem buktattalak, öreg.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Nem szeretünk neki az
her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Jó, ezeket a questeket tudjuk követni. És itt mutatja, hogy mit fogunk megtanulni, mi a reward. Itt a leviózót, itt pedig az Exiót, igen. Jó, leviózó, nézzük meg.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Fel kell tápolnunk a későbbi harcokra. Király. Valahogy be lehet ezt gyűjteni. De hogyan? Már nem emlékszem. Lehet kell hozzá valami spell. Van még egy ilyen. És akkor itt kimegyünk.
Revelio.
Az elején sok lesz viszonylag. Oké, itt is van egy gyors utazási pont. Sebastian Shallow. Ő lesz az, aki később megtanítja nekünk az Adelvedrát. Meg az igen kicsit sötétebb magiceket.
It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Legalábbis úgy emlékszem.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Jó.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Leviosa. Go skip.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Nagyon jó.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Adjatok valaki élőt.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This card.
Haver macsot se volt.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only all of my students with this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso!
Csak a DPS.
Anticipate your opponent's next move.
Ennyi.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is anything,
Jó van, Peti.
we can expect.
Köszi, hogy benéztél, ilyen jó pít.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Micsoda dicséretek.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know,
És nem nagyon tudom, mit válaszoltam neki, de semmi gond.
for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Már hogy az opciók közül.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
Első napon már titkos klubba hívnak
be
minket.
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
De még nem tudunk bemenni. Oké.
Revelio.
Page. Jól vagy? Mit sikolt az itt? Jó, semmi gond.
Professor Ronan tends to
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lessons.
Sokan nem vesznek részt ezen az órán.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Na,
My, the summer
még
months
puskázni se lehet.
toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to
Senki nem
perform the
nevet.
basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Ez az óra nem tartott olyan sokáig. Nincsenek azért túl terhelve a diákok.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So,
Ez olyan, mint Hagridnek a kúnyhója, hátul csak 2 van belőle.
prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ó, tényleg ez a gömbpuszkodós téma.
So why don't we have our newest students?
Ez egy játék.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now,
Az a lényeg, hogy
if you will, but instead of throwing
ez az Accio-val előre kell húzni ezeket a labdákat, és minél több pontot kell elérni, úgyhogy a megfelelő helyen engedjük el.
Yes? Accio, could keep talking about theory. That's it.
És van benne, hogy gurul. Igen, és akkor jók vagyunk, mert 50-et húztunk.
Very good.
Jó. Csak utána neki is lesz köre, azt hiszem.
Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very
Esett.
good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
És felváltva fogjuk húzni ezeket a cuccokat most.
Watch this.
Most megpróbáljuk az övét is kilökni. Mondjuk elég gyös.
Splendid!
Here we go.
Jó, nem lökte ki. Viszont ha eléri az enyémet, akkor az övét is kilöki. Nem. Hát ez kevés volt.
Quite impressive.
Ezt viszont meg lehet még nyerni úgy, hogy kilökjük az övét. Egy.
Oh, that was an execution.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Nagyon jó, még egy kis akadály is.
Focus now, you will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Nem tud hibázni.
There we go.
Aj, nem jó.
Stay focused.
Semmi gond.
Watch this.
Próbáljuk ügyesen. Nullán vagyunk igazából.
That is how it's done.
És ha nem rontom el, akkor még nyerhetek is. Így.
Well played.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Akkor sincs baj egyébként, ha elsőre nem sikerül valakinek.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
No.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Level up. Vannak sidequestek is. XP szempontjából ez jó. Nincs magical property-je. Nem emlékszem, mennyire lehet itt buildelni. De valamennyire azt hiszem, igen. Hát ez nem kell. Ez sem, mert nem akarunk úgy kinézni, mint valami köcsög. Megyünk így. Inkább ne. Jó.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Don't get too cocky simply because
Megnézzük ezt a sidequestet.
you never back down from the fight.
Elég nagy egyébként a map.
Revelio.
Whee!
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. Stop reading, But he failed us, did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
Ide egy másik spell kell majd. És ide is be tudunk menni a kép mögé.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Accio!
Ide is valami más kell. Hopp. Cső. Ja, ez meg a titkos klub, azt hiszem.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest.
Párbajozni fogunk.
And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Hogy a viharban?
Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, mindegy.
Lumos. Levioso. Lumos. Is that all you've got? Levioso. Come on. Accio.
Gyere csak ide. Úgy bizony.
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Jó. Szóval kezdtünk. Nem lehet oda menni hamarabb, de biztos.
The sorting hat took ages to fit that
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps
Na, kis manó.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan.
Nagyon szuper volt, igen.
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Roxfortos. Oda fogunk menni, a magyar fordítás szerint.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
Mi? Persze, Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Egy jó vajsör a három seprűben. Jó, először ide megyünk. Itt chest. Szevasz, macsek.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right
Reparo.
up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink
Szia,
of an
Daddy,
eye.
szép estét.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently
Újság.
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned,
Hogy miért
I am
Diablo?
not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Reklám van a Twitch-emen? Ezt nem is tudtam. Nem, szerintem ez automatikus egyébként.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
És legalább jó reklám volt? Vagy valami ilyen inkontinencia betét, vagy valami is. Remélem nem.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience
Igen,
as you
szép lány.
proceed to master
Az a
new
jobbik
bits
eset.
of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Na, be kell gyűjteni valami. Oké. Ezt tízével lehet, ugye?
I wonder where the flying page
Ott van.
is.
És nem ezzel? De, ezzel. Jó.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Ne, ezt láttuk az elején, hogy itt repkedett. Ott van. Királyok, ez megvan.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't.
I completed the assignments.
Képzeld el, Eddie.
You clearly know your
Vettem
way
új
around basic
routert.
charms. Let us give the old
Pontosabban 4-ből egyet lecseréltem.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to
És
see
egész
some
stabilnak tűnik minden.
wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Jó, X. XX. Reparo. Ja, én is. Épp akciós volt, úgyhogy lecsaptam rá. Ó, javítgatni tudunk. De majd kiderül.
If you would like to practice mending something,
Bár az egyik az mindenképp döglődött, úgyhogy kellett.
it allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Repair.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Jó. Ezt még mindig nem tudom, hogy mivel kell. Itt valami tüzes spell kell majd talán, azt hiszem. Oké, viszont ide kell mennünk. Nincs ott fast travel? Ja, még nincs. Akkor viszont erre megyünk. Ezt a page-et el kéne kapni. Jó.
I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on
Szia, piros kivi.
something that solves the mystery.
Mi újság, hogy vagy? Üdv itt nálunk. Jó, meg kell keresni ezt a pillangót. Azt hiszem valahol itt fönn van. Nem annyira emlékszem rá. Itt is van egy page. Jó, akkor megvan minden 8. Discover the pain's secret. Jaj, lehet rá kellett volna nyomni. Az a baj, már totál elfelejtettem ezt.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I'm just saying, you'd think she was
Azt talán még ilyenkor nincs olyan messze. Ide meg nem megyünk be. Na, valami nyaralás, vagy valami hasonló volt Horvátban? Nem először játszom, már végigvittem a Gryffindor-rel tavaly. Semmi gond, értettem. Végigvittem a Gryffindor-rel már tavaly, aztán most meg akartam nézni az Azkabanos küldetés. Na, ezt kell elvinni. Azért kezdtem most újra. És akkor ezt ide rakjuk, akkor elvileg megkapjuk a page-et. Így van. Te játszottál vele egyébként?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting and
Titkos
then I cast
minimissioneket.
Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity.
Hát ugye vannak ezek a falon pörgetős ilyen kockák, vagy nem tudom mik,
Natty's good at that too.
miket ki kell pörgetni. Azokat is annak idején megcsináltam.
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Elég sok minden, csak egy kicsit kiestek már így a dolgok. Köszönöm szépen a követést. És hol tartasz benne egyébként, hogy melyik házzal? No, várjál, most menjünk tovább. Ezzel. Megcsináltam azt a... Melyik volt az a Roxfortos küldetés, amikor a shopba kellett lemenni a ládába?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Arra úgy mentem be egyébként annak idején, hogy még így... Már majdnem abba hagytam a játékot, és azt mondtam, hogy még ezt megnézem, ide bemegyek. És szerintem, hogy 40 perc volt az a küldetés. Úgyhogy az egy kicsit hosszúra nyúlt.
I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need.
De most azt olvasom, hogy jön hozzá a kiegészítő, pedig már második részt is csinálják. Aha, igen, a Sebastiannak a húgát, ugye? Akkor viszont nem spoilerezek, mert még akkor nagyon nem vagy ott, ahol az a rész tart. De jó lesz, jó lesz. Ha szereted egyébként magát a történetet, akkor nagyon élvezhető az egész játék.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Hollóhát. Ott még nem voltam, a Gryffindornél volt meg az első. Aztán most akkor ezt kezdtem el. Nem tudom, hogy azoknál van valami külön questline, ami csak azokba tartozik. De azt tudom, hogy itt van.
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Igen, hát el lehet benne egyébként lenni. Főleg, amikor elkezdett felfedezni az egészet. Meg majd, ha megnyílik itt is most a seprű.
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh.
Pont ugyanígy voltam amúgy.
This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Nagyjából ilyen 80 órán volt az alapban, az első körben. Én is akkor úgy voltam, hogy minden ilyen kis secretet, meg minden ilyen pontot felfedeztem.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
De hippogriffek röpködnek.
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest.
Hopp, itt is van egy. Oké.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Az tök jó 18-as szinten, pedig azok kemények.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years in bed.
Viszont a fő történetszámot azért érdemes tolni, mert old fel talán különböző mágiákat még pluszba.
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Az mondjuk jó, sok farmolás úgy, hogyha nem követed a storyline-t folyamat.
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
Ezeket is gyűjtögetni kell, ha jól emlékszem.
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Ott már voltál egyébként, ahol a Sebastian megtanítja az Avada Kedavrát? Vagy akarja?
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sir.
Hadd kapják.
Turn and...
Nem baj az.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pocket.
Igen, ő fogja adni egyébként.
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Igen, és arra kell majd figyelned, hogy milyen választ adsz, mert miszéből, tehát hogyha rosszul válaszolsz, akkor nem fogja megtanítani. Tehát ha túl tartózkodó vagy. Menj tovább ott a Sebastianos storyline-be, és akkor nem sokára megkapod. Moonstone.
Quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
Jól néz ki ez a Roxfortos is egyébként.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Nem akarok neked spoilerezni, de ott, ahogy a húgával most találkoztatok, ott majd azon a storyline-on fog egy kicsit úgy elborulni szegény.
If one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people.
Hát igazából a családi kötelék miatt.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some
Igen.
potion recipes.
Igen.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short
De mondom, ott majd a válaszokra figyelj, amit adsz neki, hogyha szeretnél megtanulni, akkor legyél vele együttműködő, meg érdeklődő. Inkább így fogalmazok.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Jó. Itt akkor van több mindenünk. Ollivanderhez kell benéznünk a pálca miatt. A potion-öshöz. Tomes and Scrolls. Igen, itt van valami rejtett cucc. Hello, csak a rútra jöttem. Ne foglalkozz vele, csak én csak itt fölmegyek egy kicsit, jó? Csak egy potion. Hát jó.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course.
Igen, mert ha jól emlékszem, ott beszélsz a nagybátyjával is, majd a hugával.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown.
Aztán állást kell foglalni így az egyik oldal mellett. Vagy lehet, ez pont az volt.
Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get this a potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Itt veszük meg az asztalt.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around.
Ezeket majd később tudjuk használni a... Melyik szobában? A szükségszobájában? Igen. Igen, akkor nem vagy messze tőle. És amúgy a filmeket is szereted, vagy csak a játék az, ami így megtetszett? Jó, ez megvan közben. Ollivander az közel van.
Blooming fate, not again.
Egy új talár.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you.
Az viszont tök jó. Mert nagyon sok ismerősöm látta a filmeket, viszont nem olvasta a könyveket.
It's about time.
Yes,
És szerintem a könyvek egyébként sokkal-sokkal jobbak.
New fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Talán egyébként csak a Cursed Child-ot nem olvastam, az utolsót, ami a 7. után kijött. Igen, meg jobban kifejti a karaktereket is.
You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Hopp, nem az igazi.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness.
Ez se jó.
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one.
Igen, ez jogos.
Here, take it.
Jogos, azért ott azért jobban meg van csinálva a könyvekbe, filmekbe. Maguk a lépcsők, azok a mozgása, talán egyébként nem tudom, hogy játszottál-e még az eredeti legelső Harry Potter játékkal. Abban talán még arra figyeltek, hogy ez meglegyen. De hát annak nagyon kezdetleges volt így a grafikája így visszatekintve. Van ennek szerepe itt? Ez nekem jó egyébként.
How intriguing.
Főnix legyen vagy sárkány. Unikornist annyira nem akarok. Overfuel, consistent. Range magic. Inkább ez lesz.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare. And a core with a strong sense of initiative. Curious indeed.
Jó lesz így.
What do you think?
Igen, az még a drazsé gyűjtögetős volt, így van.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Nyilván az még grafikában azért jóval messzebb volt ennél, de élményben azért jó volt.
Seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective.
Talán egyetlen egy játék volt, amit nem vittem végig azok közül, az a 4. volt, mert az nagyon rossz volt.
Should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Jó. Megyünk tovább. Potion-öshöz megyünk, mert az közel van.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Ó, bocs, elviszük a izét. Mi kirámoljuk a chestet, aztán jövök.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawa.
De a negyedik játék az nagyon optimalizálatlan volt. Arra emlékszem.
I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about.
Megkapjuk a recepteket, a kezdőket.
I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Jó, ezeket elvisszük.
Feel free to take a
Mert
look at the
ingyen
rest of my
tudsz.
inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Az talán az 5-ben volt, amikor a Hagrid lett izé? Igen, az 5-ben volt, azért, mert ugye ott a csikócsört ott kellett... Nem, várjál? De az a 3 volt. A csikócsőr az abban volt. És ugye ott támadta meg a Malfoyt a hipogrif. Nekem se volt ilyen erős gépem akkor még. Igen, ez a váltogatás egy kicsit izés, de egy idő után úgyis beáll arra, hogy azt használod, amit szeretsz. Várjál, hol kell? Ide kell kimennünk.
Well, hello there.
Igen.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's
Igen, az volt a harmadik.
in Hogwarts is a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Most mindenkitől megkaptuk a dolgokat.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Jó, megnézzük Sebastiant. Igen, itt is sok minden van egyébként, amit még nem néztünk meg. Hopp, hídon át kellett volna mennem.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Konfliktus van. Igen, mert később az állatokat is kell nevelgetni.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Dodge. Target lock.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Nem igazán használni ellene semmi.
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits to the job.
Ezt úgy nyomom. És a ritmus.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see.
Igen, kapott patcheket, mert szerintem jobban néz ki. Szerintem is, úgyhogy ezzel egyetértek. Jó. Viszont nekem most le kell zárnom a mai streamet. Úgyhogy szerintem holnap folytatjuk. Visszük tovább, még nincs más. Aztán meglátjuk. Semmi gond, jó, hogyha beszélgetünk, nincs ezzel baj. Íros Kivi, köszi még egyszer a feliratkozást, vagy hát a követést. Legközelebb folytatjuk. Menjünk tovább. Addig is jó pihenés mindenkinek. Indul a hét. Szevasztok, jók legyetek.